I'm so excited today because Anthropic has launched their new version of the Claude family 3.7 Sonnet and also the Claude Code, which is on the waiting list. We have applied for it. When we have got the answer or when we get the access, we will do the review. But for now, we will be using the 3.7 Sonnet and create AI YouTube chat app. And let's talk about the Claude 3.7 launch post here. And if you go to the launch post, it will talk about the Claude Code, their new coding assistant, but about the 3.7 Sonnet, which is a frontier reasoning model. And if you see their benchmarks, I really don't trust these benchmarks because of the recent controversies of Grok 3, which they have faked all their benchmark scores out there. But let's see how about them, how they have provided the data. And as you can see, the agentic tool use, this is what I wanted, because agentic tool use is all about using agentic coding assistant or something like that, or a computer use. For example, the tool you use is Windsurf or Cursor AI or Bolt.diy or Bolt. For this, they have written every model out there. As you can see, OpenAI's O1 model, O3 mini model, and DeepSeek R1 and Grok 3 beta, which is recently launched. So this is the benchmark which is higher than any other models out there, and we are going to use that inside Windsurf. So Windsurf was actually pretty quick to implement that into their IDE, and if you go to here, you can see the 3.7 is there and 3.7 Sonnet thinking is there. So obviously the thinking part will cost more, 1.5x of the credit, but for 3.7 it's 1x credit, means 1 credit per generation. Okay, enough of chit chat. So what we are going to build is we are going to build AI YouTube app using two different APIs. Okay, so first thing is the user will go to our app interface and paste the URL of the favorite YouTube video out there, and it can chat with the YouTube, for example the notes from the YouTube, and things goes on. So how we can achieve that? We will use two APIs. First, we will use the search API, which will get the YouTube transcript. You can also get the YouTube transcript directly from using a user agent as well, but Google quickly banned those user agents or automations because it's against their TOS. But the services like search API.io or something similar, you can use anyone out there. They use high-end proxies to rotate them and download all the data from the YouTube here. So as you can see, they have the YouTube transcript. We will use this API and we will use one of the free LLMs out there. For example, if you go to the open router and go to the model sections, and you can reset the filter, you can see to the newest, or you can see top weekly or something like that. And on the left side you have a free prompt pricing, and if you click on the free, as you can see, DeepSeek R1 is free and Gemini Pro 2.0 experimental is free. So we can use these API to get chat with our YouTube video. Okay, first let's go to the Windsurf here, as you can see on the right side here, and open the folder here. So click on the open folder or create one, however you want. Let me delete all these files. So this is the black interface here, and on the right side is the cascade, which is where our 3.7 Sonnet and 3.7 Sonnet thinking is there. Okay, so first we will do is create Next.js Tailwind Shadcn UI project. We will do step by step. So first let them create the Next.js project with the Tailwind and Shadcn UI here. So click on the accept and let's download. And for this to work, you need to have Node.js installed on your system. And click on the new terminal, or let me just create a new here, and there you go. So it has downloaded it, and let's see. So it's reviewed the packages. So next will be all the dependencies. For example, Shadcn UI. So added 125 packages. Click on accept. So npm run dev, so it will start here. This will be our link. Click on open. So our Next.js has been deployed. Okay, so next what we are going to do is, there's a two way to do that. First, if it's inside the paywall or you're sitting inside the authentication, then it won't read anything from the Windsurf, but you can just copy and paste the same. This is the API documentation. First, let's give the context. So let's see which API we can use from. I will be using the top weekly one without any prompting process. Prices, let's click on it. So this one is pretty good for all the marketing and SEO. So for this, for all the chatting purposes, this is pretty standard. So we will be doing this, and click on the API. And then after we have the context of the video, send the data. and click on write. So it will start creating the same, and let's wait for the outcome. So it says I will create an AI YouTube chat app with a dark mode, violent ambience that allows users to input a, so it will start reasoning with it. So let's see if it can do. Okay, Cascade has got internal error. Please try again. Okay, let's try this again. There you go. Okay, so it's not writing it directly. Let me go again here. So the 3.7 Sonnet is not working right now because it keep on giving the error. So for this, we are going to do the thinking here. So self-evaluate each and every step. So let's see if it can do the same here. And there you go. So let's see if it can generate that, and click on accept. Let's see if it can download each and everything what we want. Dependencies. There you go. 184 packages are looking for funding. Okay, so let's create the environment API keys. So no credit consumed from this tool call. Let's create a file. Okay, so nothing is working right now. So it started creating the youtube.ts. So yes, it has created youtube.ts. Let's create our AI chat handler. Now it's creating the youtube.ts, then AI.ts, and the providers.ts where I think we need to include our APIs, I think. And if we go to the provider.tcs, okay, so no. And there you go. So the text area.tsx. Okay, so everything is done. So one thing is left is this what we need to type. This is anyway. So now let's run our code. Okay, I think the app is already running here. Okay, so this is the build error, so let's give it to this. So if you encounter any such errors, just copy and paste that inside here, and it will start fixing this. So let's wait for it. As you can see, once it started writing, and it started the thinking process again, which is quite good here. Okay, so this is something more errors. Okay, so error is related to the OpenAI client in a browser environment. By default, the OpenAI client is not allowed to use in the browser environment for security purposes. We need to update our AI.ts file. Let's see if it can do the same. Okay, save skill now. So there is new, and there you go. So our app is not working. First, we need to input an URL. Let's go using any URL there is. So let's see which URL we can use. Yeah, let's chat about this lose belly fat extremely fast. So let's put that here. But before, we need to implement our keys. For that, let me copy the key here and paste that here. Rename this to the local. So this will be my this test YouTube. Create and copy this. That's it. Let's reload and paste that here. Get transcript. Okay, so we have one error here. So go to the console, fail to resource the error. So there are some errors which we need to give to our chat here. Just copy all the errors from the console and going to this here, and let's go. So these are the errors we got. What you need to do is just need to copy and paste that inside the Windsurf and let it do the job. I see there's a 500 error trying to read the transcript. The error is coming from our API root. Let's debug the issue by examining the API root implementation. So similarly, let's update the chat here. Okay, so it will redefine the error log to see what's happening, and let's just wait for this. Maybe we need to give our docs again. So let's go to the transcripts here. But before, let's see if it's done. We need to rename this as well. Okay, so we have got our transcript. Now we can do the chat, and let's say summarize the video, and let's say if it started thinking. There you go. So here we have got our AI YouTube chat. First, it will download the transcript here, as you can see on the transcript, and there is the summarized video, and this is the video summarized just in the nice way possible. So now you can easily tweak this app with any imagination you want. So you can transform this as your own SaaS app or something like that, and you can also post that here. For example, we have already created one here. If you go to the copyrocket.ai, which is our SaaS app which we have created entirely using AI. So if you want to learn how we have created this, do subscribe to this channel because we are going to create a long form video. So if you go to here, there is AI text tools here. So there is AI YouTube video summarizer. So if I click on this, just click on this transcribe URL. So this is a way nicer version, as you can see. So first it will just embed here. Obviously basically the embedding is not allowed by the uploader. That's fine. What we need is transcript here. So now after the transcript has been generated, just click on the generate summary and it will generate the nice little summaries on the right side. So let's wait for the summaries here, and there you go. We have also added the animations. You can also do the same with your own app. So this is how you can do, this is how this 3.7 Sonnet works, and I think this is the better, a way better version than 3.5. Why? Because of its ability to do it in single go, because to create such an app you need a multi-step and it will eat a lots of credit before, but now it's actually very fine-tuned towards the coding. So if you are into the coding, then go ahead and get this here. So if you have liked something from this video, do subscribe to this channel, and we will be creating a full-fledged SaaS app. So do subscribe to the channel to get that done. So see you in the next video. Until then, bye bye.